Did you know the US once planned to unleash thousands of bats, each carrying tiny firebombs, against Japan during World War II? It sounds like a horror movie, but it was a real government project, and it nearly burned an American base to the ground. The year was 1942. As war raged across the Pacific, military scientists grew desperate for a weapon that could cripple Japanese cities. One eccentric dentist, Dr. Lytle Adams, proposed a bizarre solution: strap miniature incendiary bombs to bats, release them over enemy territory, and let the creatures roost inside wooden homes. At dawn, the bombs would ignite, setting entire cities ablaze from within. The idea seemed insane, but to military minds desperate for an advantage, it made a twisted kind of sense. Bats were small, quiet, and could carry tiny payloads. Released in the dark, they would scatter into countless buildings, nesting in rooftops and attics. At the right moment, the bombs would ignite, creating thousands of simultaneous fires, overwhelming Japan's ability to respond. The project was approved and codenamed Project X-Ray. Thousands of bats were captured, and engineers built miniature napalm charges that could be strapped to their bodies. But during early testing in New Mexico, the plan went horribly wrong. Some of the armed bats escaped and roosted under a fuel tank on the base. Within minutes, flames engulfed the facility. The weapon meant to destroy enemy cities had instead nearly destroyed an American one. Generals realized the terrifying truth: the bats worked. They could indeed carry fire to any wooden structure they chose, but the risk of catastrophic accidents was far too high. By 1944, the project was quietly abandoned in favor of another devastating weapon: the atomic bomb. The bat bombs were shelved, left to become a footnote in history. Yet the tests had proven something chilling. If perfected, this nightmare weapon could have reduced entire cities to ashes before the world even heard of Hiroshima. So, the next time you see a bat flit across the night sky, remember this: once, in the chaos of war, those fragile wings nearly carried the power to burn nations. A weapon of silence, shadow, and fire, forever known as the bat bomb.